Got one for my Washington client. It's a manufacturer who needs some help with their compliance. We have a day and time picked out for the first week of March that we'll go out there and show our subjects. They're excited to talk to us, so it should be a pretty good one.
Got one for my client out in Seattle. It's a healthcare organization, 450 users, 7 locations, 10 on-site servers, looking for some HIPAA compliance help. More on the project work side of things, but should turn into something as long as that goes well. Looking forward to it. It should be next week.
I got an appointment for my IT client with a medical facility out in South Carolina. They have about 18 users and they've been having a lot of pain with their current IT company, so we are going to have a meeting with them and see how we can help.
I got 2 appointments today. One was for my cybersecurity company out of North Carolina. I reached out to an agricultural business. They had 120 workstations, 7 locations, and 1 physical server. Said he was open to additional resources and he needed to upgrade his cybersecurity and compliance side of things. We're meeting on the 29th to talk to them over a Teams call. My second appointment was for my MSP out of North Carolina. I actually reached out to a federal credit union, which was a lead weight. She actually picked out to meet today at 3:30, which my guy just got back to me, said the meeting went well. Already wrote out a proposal for a base pay of $42.50 per month for MR, and then they're actually having a second meeting this Wednesday to meet with the board of directors for this federal credit union, and they're looking for a virtual chief information security officer, so it has a lot of potential for big money per month. It's going really well so far, so really great day.
I get an appointment today for my client in San Antonio. I spoke with the property manager of a brand new complex they just took over, so they knew they had some roofing issues going into it, so they want to quote this Friday at noon, and they want to get the work done kind of fast, so that if they like the bid, they'll set it, basically they'll accept it and get it done on the spot. So could be a pretty good one. Can't wait to hear the results from it Friday.
Another one for my commercial cleaning client here in St. Louis. Reached out to a packaging warehouse. Spoke to their general manager, told me that they were actually looking to inquire about some wax and stripping for their floors out there. Got in touch with his operations manager. We found some time for us to come out there tomorrow morning, and he said their facility is about 550,000 square feet. Really excited about this one to see where this one goes.
Got one today for my client out in Iowa. It's actually with a title company, one of the biggest ones that are privately owned in Iowa. And their contract with their current company comes up here in April, and they're really looking at other options, and the software that they're currently providing for them, they're not really loving the way that they're handling it. It's actually one of the things we specialize in, and they have about 45 users and a couple on-site servers, so it should be a pretty good one.
All right, happy Monday. Happy Monday. How we doing? Good, good. Everybody had a good weekend, I hope. Oh yeah. Sounds like we have a pretty good start today. What are we at? How many we got? 8. 8? 8 or 9? I think Myles might be putting one in. Yeah. 8 or 9? 9? Yeah. Who wants to start us off? Who wants to talk about one?
I'll start off. I got one for, both for my North Carolina clients. One for my cybersecurity. It was with a agricultural place. They have 120 workstations, 7 locations, a couple servers. Said he was open to evaluating his cybersecurity and compliance, and he knows he needs to stay on that and upgrade a few things. So we're meeting on the 29th with him, and then I got one for my regular MSP out in North Carolina. I actually spoke to the COO last week. She was walking into a meeting, was like, I really need to talk to you guys. Send me over a calendar. And so I sent her over Jake's calendar, got on the phone with her today, and she was like, let me pop on the email. Pick today out at 3:30 to meet with my client. So, and that's with the Federal Credit Union.
Good. Who else?
Myles. Yeah, got one for a guy out in Fayetteville. It is a construction company, 20 users, 1 server, 2 locations. He's having issues with server maintenance. He said he's kind of handling everything there now. They don't have a network person, so he said that he knows just enough to be dangerous, but wants us to come out there and see what we can do. So we're gonna meet him Thursday in person.
Fortnite, did you have one?
Yeah. I work for my client in Atlanta. It's an engineering firm, 70 users, 4 locations. Been with their current company for 20 years, but definitely wouldn't say that they're perfect and is open to hearing about what we have to do.
about it.
I had one. It's a div manufacturer. They're having a CMMC compliance project later this year, and they need an appraiser for it. So he wants to meet. We picked out a day and time in the first week of March, so it should be pretty good.
Who else? Any fun ones for Sean?
I got number 3 for Service Master today. Reached out to a packaging manufacturer. Talked to their general manager, asked if we did waxing and stripping of floors, told him we did. Had his operations guy give me a call back, and we got some set up for tomorrow at 9 a.m. Their facility is about 550,000 square feet.
Cool. What about updates on proposals? Any closed deals?
We got a couple closed late day Friday. SD Tech closed a project for a little over $8,400, and then Impact Group closed SOC and pen testing deal that comes to about $1,000 a month. So they're both excited for those. Pretty good ones.
Pretty good one.
Yeah, for your proposal, it's about $110,000 is a project working in West Virginia.
Okay, I booked an appointment for R&K Roofing on Friday afternoon for a restaurant in Bunnell. This appointment will take place on Thursday morning. I spoke to the owner and he mentioned there is a leak on the back roof over the patio. He's not sure if he wants to just do a repair or a full re-roof. He doesn't recall when any work was done last, so he's looking for a quote on both options.
Got one from my client in Atlanta. It's a engineering firm, 70 users, 4 locations, looking for some day-to-day help. Scheduled for next week on Wednesday. Should be a pretty good one.
I got another appointment for my IT client with a financial institution out in South Carolina. They have 1 server and about 20 users and are looking to compare services and quotes, so we're going to have a meeting with them to see how we can be a resource for them.
2 appointments today, one for my client down in Fayetteville. It is a construction company, 20 users, no physical servers, 2 locations. Spoke with the operations guy. They had a network person before. They kind of grew out of them, so they are open to looking at options. We're going to go out there on site on Thursday, talk with him. He said he had some issues and concerns with server maintenance, so we're going to talk to him about that and see what we can provide for him. Also got another one for my guy out in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. They love law firms, so I spoke with a smaller law firm, about 8 users. Spoke with the marketing lady there who manages the relationship with the IT company they're working with. It is no real pain, more of an intro meeting, but we work with a lot of the softwares they use, and so we're going to show up with our expertise, kind of show what we can do for them. Maybe we can beat them on price, but we'll find out next week. We're going to meet with them also in person next Wednesday at 3 p.m.
So got one set up for my software development company here in St. Louis. It's an HVAC company. Got a few different softwares on the roadmap for 2024, 2025. So we're going to go out there, give them a demo next month.
Got 2 more appointments for my Nashville commercial cleaner client. Reached out to some manufacturers. Both were actually looking to see what kind of cleaning services we had to offer. Both were scheduled for Thursday and Friday, roughly about the same square footage. One is 100,000 square feet and the other one is 150,000 square feet. Really excited to see where these go.
Yeah, so I got one today for my IT company down in Stockton. They do a little bit of everything with technology, so this is more of looking at phones. The company, I guess their phones aren't connected to their servers or the system they have set up already. So we're going to come out on site and meet with them, show them what we're all about, and kind of tell them what the problem is and how we can help fix it.